Tyson Fury trying to get out of a Deontay Wilder next fight and fight someone in the interim, since it doesn't look like the Wilder Fury fight may happen this year. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. I just set up a Zelle. Use my email, directedbyego@gmail, but I also accept Zelle, and it's a great way to contribute, help the channel. We just get new gear and turn it up a notch. Frank Warren verified page. You guys see, this is his verified page, evident by the check mark. And I seen something very interesting to report on. There was an article. There it is. Boom. Frank Warren retweeted. You guys see it all on the screen. Retweeted by Frank Warren on his verified page. Daily Star Sport. Champion Tyson Fury needs fight in 2020 and will get a homecoming bout if not Deontay Wilder. So you click on the article. I will also link this in the description box. It says Tyson Fury needs fight in 2020 and will get homecoming bout if not Wilder. So at all costs, it looks like Tyson Fury wants to have a fight, and because of the logistics, it doesn't look like the Wilder fight might happen this year. Tyson Fury needs to fight this year. That is very important to him. The Gypsy King himself made it clear this week he is keen getting in action before the end of 2020. Fury insists he wants Wilder fight in December or a big homecoming bout in the UK, because if he doesn't get back to fight action until February, that will be a year out of the ring for Fury, and that is too long. There is a problem trying to get this fight on with Wilder because the pandemic. It's making it very difficult for ourselves in Top Rank to make it work financially. It's nobody's fault. He said he wants to fight this year. He said he is ready to fight in December. If not against Wilder, then he wants a clash here in the UK. We have to find a way to make that happen for him if we can't get this Wilder fight secure wherever we can. The one thing that has helped him get his mental health back in a good place in boxing, he's in the gym and he needs to be fighting. We have put our heads together with Top Rank to see what we could do. Obviously, the aim is to get the Wilder fight so we can hopefully get it sorted sooner rather than later. If not, then it will be about trying to get him a homecoming bout. But one bout which is very much on is Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce. That's good news for boxing fans. And it said, I was delighted to confirm that we have agreed to put on the fight behind closed doors. We really wanted this fight to happen this year, but the pandemic made it difficult, but it shows the desire and ambition of both men. They have both signed. We can confirm that the date soon, but the fight is happening. So interesting news from, it looks like Frank Warren might have wrote that. Yeah, it's from the Frank Warren column, you see. It says by Frank Warren. So this is directly, so that's why he retweeted it. So it's directly from Frank Warren specifically. And interesting stuff. Listen, my thing is this. I think Tyson Fury, he's hard to trust for me, you know, for a variety of different reasons. But it sounds to me that he has a lot of personal demons and he has so many different things going. So they're trying to keep him active because if he doesn't fight for a year, who knows what he'll do. That's how I perceive it. I don't know. You guys disagree with me? Put that in the comment section. But I perceive it like, you know, the old saying goes, idle hands is the devil's playpen or the play place. That's what I think. I think Tyson Fury is liable to get into the wrong stuff if he's not actively fighting. And a Wilder who's coming off a loss and trying to get his belt back, he's going to be uber dangerous. So they don't want Fury to be rusty or nothing. They like, you know, it's funny because you see the fans saying all that. Why he look like the Get Out movie or something, like a statue. Anyway, the fans could say whatever they want. People are saying, oh, Fury beats him 7 days a week and all this stuff. But they know how threatening Wilder is, especially with everything considered, because they're trying to do a tune-up. How come Fury didn't do an immediate rematch? He ended up going to Top Rank and ESPN, taking tune-up fights, and one was harder. It was supposed to be a tune-up with Otto Wallin. The first one was Tom Schwartz, and the Otto Wallin fight ended up being really difficult, and it should have been stopped really on cut. you know, and he would have been losing at that point when they stopped it if they would have stopped it early and went to the cards. So, you know, I can't trust Fury's demeanor. I think he's into some weird stuff, and they know that it's actually worse for Fury if he doesn't fight this year. And they know Wilder is a serious threat. So they're trying to frame it like, oh, we got to get a fight at all costs. That's my personal opinion. Obviously, there's going to be difficulty making a fight in a pandemic, limited crowd, if any crowd, depending on what state you go to, things like that. So it's like Fury, he's talking about he must get a second fight in. Why? Wilder hasn't fought since February. Why do you have to take a tune-up? You know what I mean? They must know Wilder is super dangerous, because I don't see why he has to have a tune-up. You know, he's been pretty active. How do you have to have a tune-up? Just listen to this point. You didn't fight for 3 years, maybe 3+ years after you failed a second drug test in the Klitschko fight. And then now all of a sudden it's mandatory. You've already fought this year in February, before the pandemic, late February, so almost March. And now it's mandatory that you get a second bout in, but you didn't fight for 3 years, 3+ years after the Klitschko belt, because you gained a lot of weight, failed a drug test, were depressed, mental health or whatever, right? But now all of a sudden you have to be active. So to me, I don't know if Tyson Fury has some tics or different things where they just know, you know, they might know they're a fighter, and they know if he's not active, then that's going to spell trouble, especially in front of a dangerous Wilder. So it shows you that Wilder is every bit of a threat, because they're trying to keep, they don't want Fury to burn out. That's what it seems like. They know him just training idly and stuff, he might start like binge eating or something. I don't know, drugs, alcohol, like just idly training, waiting for a fight. So to me, this is not good for Team Fury, because it shows that they don't trust Fury to keep a maintained discipline. They just said it's nobody's fault. That's what Frank Warren said. So it's the pandemic, and you're trying to maximize the dollar, and it's nobody's fault if the fight doesn't happen this year like it was supposed to, right? But it sounds like Wilder's silence and Fury just training idly, they don't expect him to stay on the straight and narrow the whole time. Trust me. But we'll see. What do you think of Tyson Fury wanting an interim fight and fighting someone outside of Wilder next? Contractually, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know how it works and what it spells, but you got to look at it. Wilder was the champion, the WBC belt that you see Fury with. So I don't know if they can do a fight like that and put the WBC on the line, because what if Tyson Fury fought somebody, let's say Brian Jennings? I doubt it would be a good name like Brian Jennings, but just spitballing. Let's say he fought a guy like Brian Jennings or Otto Wallin too, and then he loses the fight. Then now Wilder can't get his rematch clause, or he can get a rematch, but it won't be for the belt. So Wilder, depending on what that contract outlines, Wilder might have him by the balls where they can't fight nobody else. Because how is that fair if you take your own fight, pandemic or not, and you take an interim fight and then you lose or look bad, and now you've hurt the bigger fight with Wilder Fury? Like if he has another Otto Wallin type of fight, that's going to hurt the Wilder Fury 3. So we'll see how it plays out, but I don't like this whole interim talk. Fury just got to keep training, stay disciplined, and stay in shape. And then Wilder should be next, period. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. ESPN Plus, link in the description. They have a ton of great docuseries, documentaries, exclusive content for all your viewing pleasure. Use my link. It does help the channel when you guys click on that. Let me know how I did in this video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter." Just to name a few. If that's not enough, You could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All 3 apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.